barakatuh. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, from early on, we children have heard so often the rights of parents numbered that it seems we know them by heart already. We have been repeating them so many times that we know we shouldn't say oof to our parents. We know we are supposed to obey our parents. If we've been paying attention during Islamic studies class or during khutbahs, we have been accustomed to many hadiths on the subject. We know of the man who desired to fight in the cause of Allah. We know the Prophet ﷺ asked him if he had a mother. And when he responded yes, he was told to stay with her because paradise was under her foot. How often have we been made to repeat that the most entitled to companionship is your mother, and then your mother, and then your mother, and then your father? How often have we heard that they are our paradise? Perhaps the proper question to ask, not what are the rights of parents in Islam, but why is it so difficult for us to give our parents their rights? In other words, why is it so easy for us to become aggravated by them, suck our teeth with our eyes? To ask for this or that, to be quick to ask and slow to give to the ones who we owe the most to. We seem to be fully aware of the rights on this time to list them, but perhaps we need to become aware of why they have such rights. Why is it that Allah has tied His worship to Himself with the rights of our parents? For as He says in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 83, worship none but Allah and be good to parents. Let us begin by considering the great dua Allah has commanded us to say. O Allah, please forgive my parents even as they reread me and cherished me when I was a child. Here, Allah is reminding us that when we were small children, in our most offensive stage, parents selflessly do the tiresome work of looking after us, putting our needs before their own, staying awake at night, watching over us when we are sick. In fact, it is through our parents' loving devotion that we learn one of the greatest signs of Allah's justice and compassion. It is through them that Allah manifests the knowledge of Himself. For example, when we learn that Allah is the most merciful, how do we even understand what mercy is? It is through the loving caresses of our mother. She carries us in her belly, bears unimaginable pain, bringing us into this world, and gives us her milk to drink happily, losing sleep in order to see us grow strong. Her mercy towards us is a reflection of Allah's mercy to mankind. For as the Prophet ﷺ said, verily, that Allah created on the same day that He created the heavens and the earth 100 parts of mercy. Every mercy is analogous to the space between the heavens and the earth. And He, out of His mercy, endowed one part to the earth. And it is because of this, brothers and sisters, that the mother shows affection to her child. As the mother and her womb are associated with Allah's Rahman, so is the father the one who first teaches us about Allah's guidance and being our protector and provider. Our fathers always encourage us and remind us what separates the good from the bad. Our fathers defend their households valiantly and work so hard that our earthly needs can be fulfilled. Because we know these loving truths of our fathers, we can better understand that it is Allah who is Al-Hadi and Al-Wali. It is time for us to consider the wisdom in the rights of our parents. Let us think more deeply about the tears of our mothers' labor pains and the strength that our fathers exhaust to rear us. Let these truths enter into our hearts. When a small child gets lost for even a second, separated from her parents in a crowded place, what fear does she feel? She becomes immediately terrified, groundless, searching desperately for the home of her heart, her mother or father. So the next time we are tempted by bad manners to speak disrespectfully to either of them, or to hurt them with disobedience, let us remember that our parents are the sun and the moon in our skies. By Allah's grace and His favor upon us, they light our days and watch over our nights. They're more than we could ever repay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It is on time. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.